So this past week has been quite amazing, actually. Have some pretty good, I think, pretty good numbers to report anyway. So last week's weigh-in was 247.4, and today I weighed in at 238.6, which is amazing. So that is an 8.8 pound weight loss. I think the last time that I made a video was, I mean, it's been a bit over a week. I think the last time I made one was maybe like Monday or Tuesday of last week, possibly, because I went out of town and went out of town to visit my mother and my sister. It was my nephew's 2-year birthday party. They had pizza and they had an amazing cake that my sister made, and I did not have any of that. Instead, my mother and I went to Panda Express and had a very small box of chicken with mushrooms. So I think all in all it went pretty well. I've been eating a lot of meat, a lot of protein. So like for example, we went to, on our first day in Arizona when we first arrived, we went to a barbecue place, and my husband got like a full rack of, I think, baby back ribs, so like pork, and I don't usually eat a lot of pork, but I didn't want to have an entree of my own because I knew I wouldn't be able to finish it. So what I asked him is, I'm like, do you think that I could have just like a few of your ribs? And he said that was fine. So I had 3 of his ribs, and I was totally satiated. Didn't have any of the sides that they had on the table. Didn't have any appetizers. Didn't have anything. I had that, and I think I had a glass of tea while I was there. Not sweet tea, unsweet tea with sweet and low. So anyway, that has been really fantastic. I just kept seeing the number kind of go down and down and down every day, and I think I lost like 3 pounds while I was in Arizona as well. So I just really great. And I didn't do a lot of exercise in Arizona, just because we just didn't have, there just wasn't time. We just hit the floor running every day from like dawn to dusk. Like it was just constant moving. But there wasn't a lot of food involved. It was, daily, 3 meals a day. I don't know if there was any day that we had any snacks or anything like that, but definitely, stuck to the protein first, and I just feel like I made really good decisions, and I think that it shows in the weight loss as well. And the previous week I didn't lose any weight, and I had reported that, even though I was doing everything the same. So I went back in to myfitnesspal.com and just kind of looked back through the previous week to see, what was different about this week with the good amount of weight loss, and the previous week with no weight loss at all. And what I can report is, well, I have the numbers here. So in the past week, so in the last 7 days, I think 7 days, I think that's what it is, there's not been one day where I have eaten over 700 calories in a day. In the previous week, there was, and actually in that 700 calories was only one day where I had something that close. Everything else was below 500. Not starving myself, just feeling full off of a very little amount of food. So I have this bowl here. It's not very clear, but I have a bowl, right? It's a pretty nice sized bowl. Whenever we would make something here at home prior to LapBand surgery, I could eat 2 bowls of whatever it was we had in there. So for example, if I made, brown rice and turkey meat, which was kind of a staple at our house, not anymore, but was, I would generally could put away 2 bowls and then probably scoop a few bites off, out of the pan. So pretty big. Now I'm literally eating a half a cup of food. So in comparison to, 2 bowls of this and 1 bowl of this, and I feel really good. So anyway, let's get back to the numbers. So in the week before that, I had, the calories were higher, though I don't think that there was any day that I hit 1,200 calories in a day. But I think that there was one day that was over 1,000 in that past week. In terms of the carbs, so this past week I've had 92 carbs the entire week. The week before I had 134 carbs in the entire week. So it's 7 days. And then the week before that, I had 154 carbs. So they're slowly going down, and I think that it's because I'm making different choices with food. I'm finding what I think is keeping weight on me. So like prior to LapBand surgery, I'd made a video about how beans were something that I knew I couldn't eat anymore, just weren't gonna be any good for me. I found a couple of other items that I think also will not be good for me. At our local grocery store, HEB, they make like chicken salads, and I don't mean chicken salads with like lettuce. I mean chicken salads like you would have in a sandwich. Now, before you go and tell me how awful everything is in that with the mayonnaise and whatnot, I'm aware, which is why I don't eat very much of it. Generally, what I would do is I would put like a quarter, or maybe like a quarter or a half a cup on a plate, and then I would have 2 slices of lunch meat and 2 slices of pepper jack cheese. I couldn't eat that now. Like, I think that I would just eat this, but so they have a turkey cranberry salad and a chicken salad, and both of those are really good. And I thought, those won't be too bad. Like, I'm not really eating any other carbs, or anything, but with that, like half a cup or quarter cup, I can't remember exactly what it was. It comes with like 15 carbs, which that's not terrible, but I just felt like we could do better. So my husband, I was talking to my husband about it, and he said, I can make you the turkey cranberry salad as well as the chicken salad. So this past week, he made me a chicken cranberry salad. And I never thought I'd like cranberries, but I do. I also know that there's a lot of carbs in them. So we bought little boxes of them, like raisins generally come in, and we just put a few of them in the entire salad. And the entire salad has the entire salad that he makes me is in something about that big and maybe about that thick. It has about 4 or 5 servings in it. So for breakfast or for lunch, I would just have, 1 serving of that, and I would be really good for 4 hours. And then 4 hours later, I would have another thing of this, and I would feel completely satisfied and full, even like really full. And then for dinner, there was one night my husband made me Parmesan chicken. I was watching, I think it was one of the Back to Basics ladies, really cute one with like short, very dark hair. I think almost black hair. Anyway, she was talking about a video that she had watched from Nude Toy for Katie previously, whose videos I've watched many times, but I guess like I skipped through the videos maybe for a lot of people. So there's information that I missed because I think based on my needs that particular day, there's information that I pick up on and dwell on, and others that I don't. But anyway, my husband made me a Parmesan chicken based on that, and it was fantastic. It was really, really good. And then also I found a low-carb recipe for a stuffed zucchini. So I take a half of a zucchini, and my husband made some chicken sausage with mozzarella cheese and bell pepper, small chopped up bell pepper pieces and onions. And we had that last night, and that was kind of amazing. Actually, I had it again this morning for breakfast. But it comes with about 300 calories, like 300 exactly, maybe 12 or 13 carbs, possibly. I don't know. But anyway, that's really good. So I think it's just a matter of finding new recipes that we can make that we like and that are also low carb, because low carb, I'm just finding a lot of value in it. I don't know, I guess probably with the combination of LapBand and the low carb, it's just working, and I don't have any cravings or anything, nothing. Like, things are awesome right now. So I had my first fill this last week. I was at 2.6 cc based on what the doctor put in during the surgery, and they put in 1 additional cc, so I'm at 3.6 cc now. They said that my ideal weight of, I guess, where my healthy weight would be is 149.6 pounds, which I don't know about that. But they said that 174.1 pounds or something like that would be a good weight as well. So maybe that's what I'll set my goal, because I haven't set a weight goal. I don't know how disappointing it would be if I didn't make that. I don't know if my mind, the mental aspect of it can handle that. So, but maybe 174 would be good. Still on the lookout for collarbones. Don't have them yet, but maybe in the next 20 pounds. I think I said that last time too. So just feeling really good. I think that for me, restriction seems to be well. I do still get a little hungry. Sometimes, like maybe I'll have 1 additional snack, like a small Baby Bell cheese throughout the day. But I think for the most part, boy, this LapBand's really working for me, and I only wish it was something that I could have done a decade ago. So that's the update for this week. Have a good one. Bye.